Dear Virgos, welcome to my channel. My name is Levi and this is your weekly tarot reading. This is a timeless reading, so anytime you watch this video, this is for the following 7 days. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and of course comment below. It's very much appreciated. And with that, let's get to it. The world opens up for you, dear Virgo, opportunities and good times ahead. So this is the first thing what we see in here. So when the world card comes up, that means there is a new cycle starts just now for you. I think you might be thinking about some changes. You might be actually feeling already that something different, something is different. Something came to an end and now it's time to start a new journey, something that you are interested in, something you want to get involved, a new relationship, a new job offer, a new like maybe you start school now or taking a new course or something like that. So this is the creating the foundation for the next cycle. This cycle could last a year, 5 years, 10 years, even 20 years. So it's good that you decided it's time to open up to something new, something that will help you move on with your life, and the universe is going to give you all the help that's necessary for you. So stay in this frame of mind that you want more in your life, you want more out of your life, and all the good news, all the communication, phone calls, emails, everything, like a lot of movement going to come around you. There will be tasks and challenges and things you need to complete and finish and put in the right place, and they will come to you constantly in this week. But I think you're going to be able to get through them, and be open for an opportunity that something emotional is going to steer you up a little bit. So there is a possibility that someone comes into your life and you romantically going to feel inclined to that person. We have here the Ace of Cups, which talks about that. Okay, so or is something that you've been waiting for, something you wanted to do, like you would have loved if you were part of that journey or that process, or that you might start a relationship with someone that you wanted for a long time, and that is actually coming true right now. So when that happens, when you feel something is happening, something is it feels right, something start making you happy, and maybe that feeling first is, even though it's familiar, but maybe something is start blocking you in that way, like some you become scared a little bit, or it feels unknown in some ways. So even if it's familiar, you see like, where is that going? How am I going to handle? What am I going to do with it? How I'm going to place it into my existing life? So you do have to open your heart. You can't guard your heart with your thoughts and just not being up for the opportunity. So being in the dark, even blindfolded. So the idea here is take the blindfold off, and if you still feel yourself you are in the dark and you see like, well, even though I'm no longer blindfolded but I still can't see anything, then what's the right thing to do? Then follow your intuition, follow your heart, follow what comes naturally, and let things happen naturally. If you get scared before something even happens, then nothing's going to happen, because that fear is always going to be there. So it's not like, well, I'll wait until I'm no longer afraid. There is a book about feel the fear and do it anyway, because maybe this is the only way we can actually grow and get over our fear, not by waiting for the fear to escape or disappear, but expanding our comfort zone by, you know what, I'm still feeling anxious, I'm still feeling the fear, but you know what, I'm going to make that phone call, I'm going to make that write a text message, I'm going to walk up to that person, I'm going to apply for that role, or that course, or whatever. So if you keep yourself hanged, like the hanged man talks about it, so if you keep yourself in a position and saying like, well, no, nothing should reach me because I am so protected that no negative things will come to me, the more protected you are by yourself, the more protection you need later, because you're not growing, you are not getting out of your comfort zone. And the funny thing is, your subconscious is actually wants you to experience something new. Your self-conscious is down there, is wants to come out, like, please start moving. So you know, the difference is so significant, having the subconscious which always tells you, stay here, don't go there, don't do this, be careful, it's dangerous, etc. Yours is the opposite. Yours is like trying to say to you, please keep moving, don't worry about what happened, move on from the past, is no longer important. You decided to get on a new thread now, and you don't let your disappointments, failure, whatever happened in your past emotionally affect you right now. You said, this is it, enough, I'm walking away. And regardless of what's happening, regardless of what is there, or what's the problem, I walk away. So now the next step is to actually, okay, you walked away, so now the next step is walk towards the things you want, the people you want, the better opportunities you want, because opportunities will be given to you. I show you the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here as well. So you want the stability, you want that frame of mind that is not afraid. It's not afraid of failure, is not afraid from disappointment, is not afraid of loss. It's already there. You can do it. But in your physical world, in the real life, you have to start making those movements. It's not enough if they are there, and it's not enough that in your mind you are pretty good, but you have to develop everything in a physical world. You need to manifest that mindset and that skill set. So that is important. Communication will be key. So as I said, there will be lots of things coming to you, lots of tasks, details have to be finalized, even contracts have to be drawn. So the idea how to get into it and the idea how to make the most of it is being very thoughtful of your communication. So when you open your mouth, when you talk about something, come from the position of strength, not from the position of stress. If something is getting too much for you, communicate, take a break, take time, just say, you know what, I come back to you in a short while. I will have to look into this, or I don't have the answer right now, I will come back to you. That way your communication is still gonna be clear, and people, you throw the ball, you pass it on to someone else. It's like, okay, you want answer from me, fine, give me a moment. Or if somebody really tried to pressure you, just say, I need to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a big breath and then answer. Because sometimes people, if they are too forceful for you, they influence you. They sort of put you in a position that you can't win. Like, you have to say something, you have to answer a question, but like, is just too much risk saying whatever. If somebody asks you the proper number, so what was this, that report, you put it, what was that, I need to know right now. And if you say wrong, or if you say you don't know, just say, I need a minute to think, let me get back to you. I'll get back to you. I'll find out for you, because I don't want to give you a false information about anything, about jobs, about even personal things. If somebody wants a reference from you or anything, you say, well, let me get back to you, because I don't want to give you wrong information. So don't let anything, whatever happens around you or anyone, grab you out from your solid state and emotionally put you in a position where you can't win. So let your mind have a moment of rest when it's needed. So emotionally, you need to be very stable, very controlled, very intellectually mature, and emotionally mature as well. So that is the key in this week, to be able to contain your feelings, to be able to keep them on the right way, no overreacting, no over emotional. Like, don't let the roller coaster, because there's a lot of things around us that try to get us out from ourselves and make us behave in a very different way. So if you are a very emotional person, naturally someone's emotion or bad behavior is just you just attract it, and you can't stay away. And the more they try to push you, the more you get frustrated and behave in a way you wouldn't behave normally. So when these things happens, as I said, in your communication, when you hear there is something is going into a direction you are not happy about, take a moment, walk away, whatever. Don't let anyone manipulate you into something that in normal circumstances you wouldn't do. Okay? So, and if you behave this way and somebody takes it in a wrong way and say, like, I wanted the answer right now, and you are not giving me answer, that means you are or lying, or you are not trustworthy, or you don't know what you whatever you should. And say, well, you being upset has nothing to do with me. You being annoying, you being arrogant, you being aggressive, you being whatever, just say, no, it has nothing to do with me. So you sort out yourself and give me space, give me time. I'll get back to you with an answer when I'm ready, with whatever. It could be a family member, it could be, somebody put you in a place and say, now, I want now. And you say, well, you want is one thing, what I want is another thing. So thank you very much. I'll know what's best for me. And if you take it, otherwise walk away. I have nothing to do with you. So decisions have to be made. It's no longer possible to look at the world outside and just say, well, I want this, I want that, I wish I have that. So now it's time to make those possibilities a reality, but on the physical level. So it's you feel inside that you have the power. You feel in your mind that I think I know that already. So why am I doing a much lower quality job, or much lower paid job, or why am I in a relationship that is, I feel I can do better than this, I can have better than that, I deserve better. Well, you need to make that choice and start implying on your everyday life, because this is the key for you. It's not enough just to sit back and say, well, I think I'm pretty comfortable, I have everything, I don't need more, and I don't need to be more or do more or have more, because I'm fine. Well, it's good to be in the Garden of Eden, but life is about growth. If you don't grow, you disintegrate. There is no growing and not growing at the same time. Or you grow or you not. Or you're alive or you are dead. Or you positive or you are negative. There is nothing in between. It's not a little bit positive, a little bit negative. It's no such a thing. So it's good realizing that what's good in your life, but then you have to look at the world, how the world is interacting with your circle, because things are changing. There are more so things happening in the world that has influence on your circle. And if your circle is getting smaller and your comfort zone is getting smaller and you don't know what to do with that, then the answer is start making the move. Start creating what you want, and start not forcing your comfort zone to grow out, but sort of pushing that comfort zone to get out. And if somebody don't like that, or somebody is not happy for you for your improvement, change, and the way of like if the way you're being treated is no longer acceptable, then change. If somebody have to leave your life, somebody have to get out of your life, or you have to change a job, or you have to change some circumstances, move away from somewhere, it probably the first time it will be heartbreaking. It will be difficult, it will cause a lot of problem, issues, but piercing your own heart with those swords and saying, you know what, I'd rather do that for myself than let somebody else do it for me and I will be suffering. Do it for yourself. It's cut out anything that is in your life is not serving you. And the promise is, if you do that yourself, then you're going to find something much better. You're going to find the realization of why I haven't done that before. Why did I wait for such a long time, suffering, waiting, hoping something might happen, somebody will change. People don't really change, but especially after a certain age, they don't. They just get stronger and stronger in the ways they already are. Like an onion is just like getting more and more layer, more baggage, more problem, more issues. If you let the negative go out of your life, you're going to have the enlightenment, you're going to have the realization, and you're going to have a much more positive outcome for the future that you will be much more happy about. So this is when you sacrifice yourself, and you sacrifice things that they're dying anyway, or they're not supporting anyway, and you know what, I'd rather do that, and then I want to see what life can offer me later, than wait until the end of time, and I'm just like not happy. I don't know what to do about it. Well, what to do about is walk away from anything negative, and go through that cleansing period when things are not positive for a time being, and then they will change. They will you say, oh, I'm free again, I'm independent again, I can do whatever I like, I can choose anything I want and anyone I want. Is so different than being in a codependence. You're like, well, I'm not too happy, but this is what it is, I better take it. No, life is not meant to be that way. Life is meant to be like, yeah, I want that, and that makes me happy. And if it no longer makes me happy, I want something else that makes me happy. Of course, you can't do it in a weekly basis, jumping from A to B, but at the same time, when you really learned about certain things, when you have the insight about certain things, you say like, well, my boss won't change, my colleagues won't be different, my circumstance is not going to be any better, because this is what it is. Then it's time to start moving. And when you say to the universe, you know what, I want something more, then the universe is going to give you, here it is. But if you don't say, then universe not going to give you. Why would the universe force anything on you? It's not going to happen. When you say, you know what, I want this, here it is, thank you very much, and move on, enjoy life. Right, so if you enjoyed this video so far, dear Virgo, please hit the like button, and leave a comment if it resonates with you, and let me give you a couple of messages from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Okay, so the first message, wonders, inner peace, and release. So yeah, so whatever is there, whatever is you walking away from, whatever doesn't make you happy, just release it, and that will create the inner peace in you. You can't have inner peace as well as having trouble in your heart, in your soul. So release the problems, release the issues, and that will serve you really well. And trust is very important in here, because the aces in your cards, this is what they show you: wonders. So things can happen without you even considering them. They're gonna be huge. So this is the work of the universe, creating wonders, creating miracles, creating things for you and around you that you never figured, you never calculated on them, and they just like enter your world. And whoops, and let's see what the numerology cards are saying. Nature is keep coming up. Nature is keep coming up constantly. So I think loads of us in this time, and maybe this period, we spend too much in our workplace, in our home, in staring at computer, staring at our phone, and we don't even see what is around us: the trees, the sky, the clouds, the lake, the river, the sea. So spend more time outside. Leave the busy world where you have to constantly be engaged indoor and with other people, with other things, and just focus on what nature is willing to give you, and find the peace. You're gonna find peace and find wonders. You just go around and see a tree, or you see a nice flower you never seen before. Surrender, release and surrender. So there is whatever you are feeling, whatever is there for you, you have to release it. You have to surrender, accept the fact whatever happened is going to be painful for a moment, for a little while, and then it will get better. It will get much better, easier, lighter. And finally, change. So what is going to happen? It's time to change. It's time to let those negative patterns go out from your life. It's time to leave those negative thoughts, leave your body, your mind, and your subconscious. So, and let's see what the romantic angels wants to tell you. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, you are. We don't have to elaborate on too much. If you don't love yourself, then who's going to love you? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So release yourself and surrender, and you will find the joy within you. You will find the beauty in your life, in everything you do. And the final card, a final two, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So flirt and wedding. So there is a new opportunity coming up for you, or if you are already in a relationship, maybe look at how you can take it to the next level, and how you find again a new love with the same person. But I think here is like flirt, passion, new love, and wedding. So that if you feel good about yourself, if you're loving yourself, then that will radiate, and everybody around you will be more attracted to you, and easily you find that love. You can find that that person, or that new job, or that new relationship, or that new connection, even a friendship, that commitment. So the wedding can be commitment, necessarily as a wedding. So it can be a commitment. And flirt also, you know, if you enjoy your life, you're naturally flirting. You're flirting with love. You're flirting with life. With passion. These are the same thing. If you are positive inside you, you are just gonna be like happy. You will be in peace, in comfort, and everything's gonna go in the right way for you. So dear Virgo, this is what I have for you for this week. Hope you enjoyed. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye.